name is Zach, and welcome to another live stream of Assassin's Creed Syndicate, my 100% series. I literally did not eat at all today. I spent most of this morning working on trying to finish getting the platinum essentially for Disney Dreamlight Valley. I am one achievement away, and that is duty bound, and I'm really close to getting it. I think I may have maybe 10, maybe somewhere, maybe 30 duties left to do, and probably after the stream, when I'm editing this stream for YouTube, I'm probably going to go ahead and continue trying to work on that. I'm probably going to go ahead and try and get that achievement done, and this is going to be like the most recent plat I did. I should state that this isn't a, okay, we don't have any skill points. I should state that this isn't a, this isn't like 100% completion, for, Disney Dreamlight Valley. I probably will take like another year for me to be able to 100%. But I will at the very least be getting all the achievements. So today, one thing I will say is we will actually be where is the alarm for this? What we're actually going to be doing is, there's the alarms down there. What we're actually going to be doing is possibly completing 2 areas, but I'm also going to be ending it off possibly a little early depending on how I feel. Again, like I have not eaten anything today, so I'm could be that very could be hungry at some point. Let's go ahead and try and clear these people out. The alarm bell's been sabotaged, so you don't need to worry about getting detected. I'm actually kind of glad to be back playing this game. I was kind of a little bit disappointed, I guess I could say, with how yesterday's stream turned out. It honestly could have been better, but I'm gonna try. I think I actually kind of more or less figured out what I need to do for creating the memory streams. So hopefully that type of thing won't happen again. I'm gonna wait until this guy turns around because he's gonna see me since I get up there and assassinate that guy. He's looking. He's gonna be looking right where I'm gonna be going. You guys are freaking deaf. And you're gonna be dumb. Now we free the children. Kind of trying a different pronunciation of that. There's like a certain region. There's like a certain region in the Americas. I can't remember if it's like Louisiana, like the South thing, or it's South America. But there's a certain region in the Americas where someone, when they pronounce the word children, it sounds like children. Like you can barely like hear the pronunciation of the D, and sometimes you don't even hear it at all. I can't remember what region that you hear that from. I want to say it's. A part of me thinks it's like a certain accent, like in the South, but I could be wrong. It's the southern states in America. My antivirus program popped up. I'm closing that window. My computer has actually been lagging a bit today. So hopefully it's not gonna like cause any issue to my stream. So I will say, I know for a fact I did Octavia Plum, but I can't remember what she is like as a boss. I guess I'll find out once I get there. Love this game so much. It's just, it's kind of, it's not the best Assassin's Creed game, but it's at least better than some of the other ones I played. There's some Assassin's Creed games that are just, some Assassin's Creed games I played recently that just kind of ultimately disappointed me. And this one's at least like rated mid, at least to me. Not the best game, but it's not the worst game either. Oh, and something I actually should have brought up in yesterday's stream, but I also kind of forgot. I added something to my stream schedule, and I'm not gonna like change anything with my I'm not gonna change anything with my thing thing on YouTube, where at the beginning of each video I at the beginning of each video okay, well, need to get inside there somehow. What I was trying to say was, I'm not gonna add this new stream to the schedule on, YouTube. I'm not gonna add it to my schedule on YouTube. This will be perfect. Or not. My, I don't know where she's going. But I guess I can just go and finish my thought while I'm just watching her. I'm not gonna add it in my schedule on my introduction thing for YouTube because it's not gonna be something that's gonna stick around forever. But it is something that I am gonna like add temporarily to my schedule on Twitch, and it's essentially there you go. It's essentially going to be a sort of like a vlog of sorts. It's actually gonna be the first of a few vlogs I'm gonna do, where I'm basically gonna analyze my newly published master's project, which is focusing on the first section of I think it was called first section of book 2. And I'm just gonna go ahead and just kind of finish my thought here because I'm having issues at multitasking right now. I'm basically just gonna be reading and analyzing and discussing my creative project that's just published by my university, and it's gonna be like a 4-part series. Each part I'm gonna be reading and discussing a small section. Just kind of discuss my goals with this section, what I'm most proud of, like what things I feel what I wasn't able to do, like what my plans and issue is going to be, that type of thing. And it's going to be divided into 4 parts. I'm going to read like a few sections at a time. For the first stream, I'm going to be reading the 23 pages of my critical introduction, and which may be a very boring thing because I'm not like discussing the story, but I do want to do that because it's important. It does a good job explaining what the focus of my story is, and it does a good job explaining my motivations, my inspirations for developing this story and my struggles with writing the story overall. And I think that'll be kind of a good place to start. But this new stream will be streamed on Wednesdays from 1 p.m. to 3 Pacific Standard Time. Can be streamed in the just chatting category, and it's going to be the first of a few vlogs of sorts that I'll do. So if you're interested in that type of thing, feel free to check me out at those times. But yeah, that's what you can expect for the new stream coming up very soon. And this is going to be a 4-part series, or maybe even a 3-part series, depending on how much we're able to get done. But that's gonna be what I'm doing.
I hope everything was to your satisfaction.
I'm actually kind of really excited about I still haven't, like, my excitement for having my project published still hasn't gone down, if I can be honest here. It probably won't go down for a while, like, until it feels normal to me, but it's just, I have been working towards a goal of being a published author for a while now, and I honestly thought that I would have my first book published before my project, and I'm glad to be wrong. And again, like, it's not something I can make money off of. My university partially owns the rights to my project. They're the one that publish it. It's published on a form that they alone have access to. And I can't exactly like take it and publish somewhere else for me to like earn profit off of it, because it's published in a free location and you can't speed free. So I just don't want to like take it and download it and publish it somewhere else. So instead, I'm just gonna like I'm fine with just leaving it free to access. But my first book will actually be charged. I'm thinking about, I don't know like how much a book would cost, but that's something I need. But it's probably not something I can really have access to, because I probably can't set the price. It's probably gonna be my publisher that sets a price. But I will be discussing my work more frequently once my book is published. Once my full book is published.
What's that he's playing?
I had it, so you as bad as that. I'm not cut out for this kind of thing.
Not good.
Wonder why no one's taking you to medical college
I
yet.
can argue better than that.
Something's out there.
Wonder what he's doing.
Hey! Let go of me.
Think you're so clever?
Help! Someone! I'm being shot! Fucking take it!
Think you're so clever?
Help! Someone! I'm being chased! Don't make it big, Norbert!
Keep your knees up.
Okay, let's keep going.
What on earth is going on over there?
Honestly, that's I think the easiest way to handle those guys.
Keep moving. Steady on.
And we're here.
Thank you kindly.
It was almost stealthy, I just didn't like tag all the enemies apparently into detected me. Oh, first one did, which kind of alerted the other guy, but it was almost complete stealth. 40 chests in this district. Oh, I don't want a chest. Want the Templar hunt. I love the range voice crack that the zip line has.
What are you hoping to achieve, my good man?
Are you asking me slow down. Hold on, girl. Slow down now. Run till your feet bleed! Give him a good cleavage! Ha! I thought you were on!
It's trying to do this again. Over this way, dumbass. What's he doing?
Let's go.
Did I get it? I killed him with the carriage. What am I supposed to do? I killed him with the carriage. I have to redo this one. First activity I actually failed. How do I replay it? Oh, let's do it here. Where is it? Oh, it's the one that's not 100%.
That's the way.
What? I was getting no. Stop. I was getting a place where you can build up speed. What the fuck? I can't go up to a place and build up speed? Dude, that's a perfect place to build up speed, game. Fucking bullshit. There you go.
Easy now. Shoot it now.
There you go. Hey, his boosting was a key. Kills, I want. I need 4 for adrenaline. I may save up for that. Or first strike, that could be a good one for Jacob. Get first strike. I need to go to another store again because I used a bit of resource on the last one.
Defeat by native forces in New Zealand.
Hey, is there something I could talk about? I was mentioning at the beginning of the stream I was very close to 100% getting the platinum, I should say. Disney Dreamlight Valley. My experience of the game is not really exactly traditional. I've been like a fan of Disney since I was a kid, but I actually stopped watching Disney movies about like when I was in high school, mainly because my dad basically implied in his criticism of me playing Pokemon at that age. He said that if I continue to do things that weren't exactly my age to do, like play Pokemon is what he was implying, then I'll be the odd one out. So I literally sold all my Pokemon games and I stopped watching like the cartoons that I still watched at the time. I started watching Pokemon anime at the time. And I stopped like doing all this kind of stuff because I thought it would make me fit in more. And then I came to find out that people in my high school still actively watch SpongeBob. They still actively watch cartoons, and I wasn't really the odd one out for doing that. The other thing I kind of found out is supposed to be 12 here. Yeah, there's a lookout. One of the things I also found out was just taking care of that sniper. One of the things I also found out was there's still like a bunch of people that also still watch Disney movies, but because I was the most stubborn person on the planet, I just didn't really bother trying to I didn't really bother trying to like go back and watch things I actually liked to do as a kid. So I just kind of stopped watching Disney movies actually until relatively recently. I watched Encanto, which was the first Disney movie I watched in a while, a couple years ago. But it's like things like that, like where I kind of let my Or I kind of let like my family or my friends influence my decisions. That kind of caused me to kind of not really like stick to things that I really enjoy. But another thing that I wanted to say was is really like the other big thing. I've still like always had like a appreciation for old school like Disney movies, and it really kind of sucked because I need to get in there in the awning. It really kind of sucked because if I just kind of stayed through and just kind of watch those things, it may be a little bit more enjoyable for me, but. But when I played Disney Dreamlight Valley for the first time, it was very nostalgic for me to actually just kind of experience all those Disney characters I kind of grew up like watching, and I actually became very, very excited. I actually became very excited with the possibility of just seeing like these other characters from Disney movies that I kind of grew up watching. Just kind of be brought back, and even though I wasn't really like actively playing the game, like I really only came and played when new content dropped, and I played the new quest, then I stopped. It was actually very enjoyable for me to actually be able to sit down and actually enjoy these old games I kind of grew up with. I think we're easily gonna get this done.
Bloody hell, need to get out of here.
There we go. %, sync. You have large knife pouch, that's nice. But there's some characters that I would love to see be brought into Disney Dreamlight Valley. Possibly like my most wanted character to kind of make an appearance in that game is Lilo from Lilo and Stitch. I grew up on the Lilo and Stitch movies. I absolutely adore them. Adore it. Like, at least the first one, I should say. The first Lilo and Stitch movie, I would argue, maybe like one of my personal favorite Disney movies of the series. Of all the Disney movies put together, like Lilo and Stitch may be my personal favorite. And it's simply because of the fact of like the messaging, and because I absolutely love Lilo and Stitch as a character. They're quite possibly the best like Disney characters in my opinion, and that may be just slight bias. But I would love to see Lilo as a character. But I was actually kind of talking about it in the Discord group I'm in. But apparently a lot of fans actually kind of want other characters in. One person actually suggested like a character that actually kind of surprised me. Where he said he wanted either Lady or the Tramp as characters, or Lady and the Tramp as characters, or the 101 Dalmatians, and I think what he was meaning was probably like Pung or Perdita, not the Dalmatian puppies. But I guess it would be kind of cool, but it's just gonna be like one of the few like non-speaking characters. I also used to own like the live action. I used to own the live action. Yeah. I used to own the live action. Making out on this. I was gonna keep on like interrupting myself. I used to own the live action Disney. I love 101 Dalmatians. The whole live action movie is just so good.
Work 'em till they're dry. That's what my own boss imparted to me. The life is fleeting. Between two eternities of darkness.
Really just trying to lure these guys over. Okay, well, it wasn't perfect, but we didn't trigger an alarm technically. It's going to kill the rest of these motherfrickers. Honestly, I did not even see that sniper on the roof there. That was definitely my bad. To point out that trigger alarm and going undetected is completely two different requirements. Like, one literally has you avoid like the guards ringing the bell, and the other has you avoid getting spotted. So you can get spotted all you want, you just can't in these missions. You just can't have them ring the bell.
It's all right.
Is why I was being so aggressive right there, and why I was just trying so hard to make sure I don't
Look sharp. I will be back.
make sure I don't God, I can't think what the word is. Make sure they don't like trigger an alarm.
Hey, B. Nice to see you again.
Go ahead and grab another skill point. And then I guess we will do Gang Stronghold. I think of the two twins, I think I do kind of prefer Evie. I kind of like her character more than Jacob. A lot of people actually give Jacob a lot of hate because of how the fact he's so reckless and he doesn't really like care about the creed and all this kind of stuff. I feel like that there are a couple assassins that kind of like did their own thing. They were kind of like rogues. I think there was a point in the story when Connor was kind of one of those same people. There's one point in the story where Connor There's a point in the story when Connor literally just kind of disobeyed orders from Keeley's and was trying to like do his own thing to save his people. So there's definitely been like assassins in the series that have kind of essentially went rogue, but it's not like that Jacob is disobeying or breaking the tenets of the creed. It's not like doing it like out of maliciousness or anything. Like, he's not doing it intentionally. He's just his way of going after the Templars that he believes is in order to weaken Starrick's hold on the city. Ends up like causing some could end up causing some repercussions down the line. What did I do to you? I blame you. I think I can hear Big Ben chiming. Let's try and target some guys. I don't see any more lookouts. Gonna work on thinning the herd. Love just doing that. They literally just looks like she is investigating the body. Okay, he went away good. Where is the leader? Over there. I'm worried if I... Worried if I headshot the brood, he won't go down.
Something doesn't feel right.
Okay, and you are down. There you go. If you hear my dog barking, I can't do anything about it, so I do apologize. She's downstairs, she's barking a little fucking head off, and it's really starting to annoy me, and I hope to God it's not being picked up by my mic. Doesn't look like it is, which is good. I have like 4 different like modifiers on my microphone set up, 2 different like effects, whatever it's called, that works to negate like the volume on mic. Like it decreases like the background noise, I should say, than my mic. I do want to take a look at what's that, Chloe, Evie's equipment. Okay, you do have the equipment, which is good. I also want to take a look at the assassin gauntlets. Yeah, we don't have the schematic for it, okay. So that's fine. We have like a little 4 on that. Take a look at capes. I guess firearms as well. This is level 4. We don't have anything else because that's. Oh yeah, it's all 4, so that's fine. What about capes? We have level 3 cape. We have level 4 available. And we also have a new outfit, is that true? No, it's just marking the old ones. Yeah, let's go to the shop. We're gonna restock on supplies. And gonna restock on supplies, and then we're gonna go and do the next thing, which should actually trigger a first attack from Plum, or whatever her name is. Octavia Plum, I think is what her name is. I'm not at all confident in remembering her name. No, the first name was Octavia. My dad is watching football right now. This like college football, and usually when he gets excited, like yelling at the enemy team whenever they tackle someone or something, it agitates the dogs and it freaks them out, so they just bark and they just spaz out for no apparent reason. That's what I think may be happening. Like they're freaking out because of my dad, because he just has no volume control. But my dog is just going apeshit right now. I honestly am not a huge traditional sports fan. I'm actually somewhat interested in esports, but as of right now, the only esports I watch is Overwatch esports. It's actually kind of a little bit fascinating to me to actually kind of watch Overwatch League and just kind of see how professional players play the game.
Faster! We'll never meet deadlines at this rate.
Kind of a tricky thing to infiltrate.
Maybe a night in the pit would inspire you.
Hoping I can just do my strategy of slowly picking these enemies off.
Get back to work.
Yeah, it's not gonna do it.
Oi, I didn't hire you to gawk about.
Here, there's an entrance on this side.
Miss, she's a bit
Back you up if need be.
So what I'm trying to do is I'm trying to find a good opening that'll give me easy access to that bell. Not seeing one. And there's one there. Should be good. Let's try and do this again.
Something's out there.
Okay, there's alarm sabotage. We can go in there and just Rambo it, but I don't really think it's necessary. I'm actually gonna approach from This side. The whistle mechanic is such a nice feature. Come on, big boy. It's your turn now. Trying to lure this guy over here. And now we can infiltrate. As a whiff.
You'll earn yourself another night in the pit with that attitude.
Okay, just have a couple more guards left. One more guard left.
Back to work.
And it's gonna liberate him.
Don't fret, children.
Thank you.
Now, I'll be very surprised if we don't get that thing, the attack to spawn here.
Yo-yo one.
Everything will be all right.
Thanks for the help, lady.
Hey, large smoke bomb, nice. Here we are.
Away with you! Solid belongs to the blighters!
You over there. What's got you? You're fucking scared.
That was easy.
Got her.
Choke the life out of you.
This is just a game war if I ever did see one. I don't know why I had such an easy time killing Octavia Plum. I feel like it shouldn't have been that easy, but it was.
One less to deal with.
Don't wait up.
Let's go ahead. I'm gonna get the final assassination thing, the Eagle Vision thing. Eagle Vision. I don't really need it, but I just want to get it.
Ah, Jacob.
What are you doing? You'll tell us where Bronson went.
Someone help!
Aren't you bothersome? This path won't end well for you.
I won't ever forget this. There's something you don't see.
So one thing that I may be misremembering here, but I am misremembering. I was gonna say, I think the crowd events got you some reward, and I was gonna say, and just House Creed Unity, and I was gonna say I think there were colors for outfits, but I'm definitely wrong. It's the cockades that gave you colors.
Everything you need to survive. Right here. Coward now.
Why don't you knock down someone your own size? I see you again, I'll break your kneecaps.
There's
If you're
someone
lucky,
playing
that's
tricks
all
on
I'll
me.
break. What? What just happened?
That poor soul should see justice.
Old behaviour. Still, this is London.
Right. I know that's not me ears playing tricks.
It seems to be like the best strategy for doing this. Yeah, I'm gonna try and like do a little bit of stealth here. I was gonna go to the other side. Because I think there may be guards on the other side of this thing. Indeed there are. really just trying to be smart about this because I want to at least like get one of the guards undetected.
Does he need help?
Go walk the other way.
What was that? Let's find out. I just had these trousers clean. Everyone's gonna think I'm a tramp. Ain't fair, look at 'em.
Ah, dang it. Alright, well, I may be able to get a double assassination on those guys on the haystack. Yeah, I do have double assassination, which is good. I thought that was an EV only skill. I should say I was thinking that was an EV only skill.
I can smell you trembling in your boots. Come out now, I'll send in the dogs. Weren't expecting that, was ya?
That honestly could have been, this could have gone bad.
Who do you think you are?
Make a sound.
Get your bloody hands away from me! Help! Police!
You guys respawn. Let's go this way.
Do you attack all innocent civilians as you wander about?
Innocent? I wouldn't be here if you were innocent.
There's no harm in a little racing.
But there is harm in killing your competitors.
This is something I realized I've been missing out on when I let the guys see me, because I didn't realize there was dialogue for them. Thank God I have the skill
What are those brigands up to now?
for making it so that they making it so that they don't run away when you kidnap him.
I wonder what's going on. What's all that about?
Let's see what's happening.
Get me out of here!
I wonder if I would have gotten attacked if I didn't like put them in their punches.
Keep moving. That's the way.
Struggles with inferiority, that one.
Hey, double action firearm, that's nice.
To the station we go.
And there's a gang war. I didn't really use any supplies, so I think I'm good to just go in there immediately. Inventory, firearms. It's a level 5 one, it's not really level 6, but it works. And it's just gang war. After we do this gang war, we're gonna be clearing out this district of collectibles, and let's see where we're at. I'm not gonna be streaming for 5 hours today. Probably gonna be ending it off a little bit early, but I am gonna be streaming until 4 at the least.
Stop that thief! Someone help me! Please! The devil ran off that way! Make way! Is there a row over there?
We've been challenged. Jacob, we need your help to firm our hold on this boat.
Miss Plum is no longer head of the Southwark Blighters, and they go into this fight leaderless. Rooks have good odds.
This borough belongs to us. Show them.
I could have died there. That would have been bad.
Ladies and gentlemen, we are Jacob and Evie Fry. And as of this moment, you all work for us.
Got some free hits in, which was not nice. Towards the end, I know for a fact they freaking wailed on me at the end. There was a much higher health before I killed that last guy. I wonder if it's possible. Just kind of spit a little bit, sorry. I wonder if it's possible for you to die in those cutscenes. Like if you kill the last guy and they continue well on you. I wonder what happens if they actually deplete your health. Okay, we have a lot of work to do, so let's go ahead and get things started. Just first grab this chest, then we'll grab these two collectibles and work our way down here, and just kind of go in a zigzag pattern. I'm probably gonna actually start clearing out City of London, but I'm probably not gonna be able to finish it. But the reason why we're doing this is we have two main missions. We have a couple main missions in areas that we haven't like conquered. I don't want to make sure I conquer them. There's one. Oh, technically that's our second one. And I'm actually kind of thinking about how I'm going to handle a certain game in the future, but I was curious, this is part of a larger series where I'm basically going to work towards 100%ing and getting the plat of every single game in the series, whether there are a couple games I covered where I was not able to platinum them. There will come a time, and I'm kind of dreading this to be honest, where we're going to be covering Assassin's Creed Valhalla. I'm just gonna go ahead and like make this perfectly clear. Valhalla is probably gonna be the game where I'm gonna be handling it a little bit differently on stream. I'm basically gonna handle it in sections, and I'll be taking frequent breaks just to refresh my mind with different projects if I come back into it. I do not think that I will enjoy my experience with Valhalla, considering just how much it soured my impression of it from my last playthrough of the game. I kind of have a problem with Valhalla's combat. I have a problem with how janky the stealth is, and I also have a problem that's inside. I also kind of have a problem with sort of like the, not really so much world design, but like the gameplay loop. I just find myself getting very bored very easily with that game, so I kind of want to limit the amount of time I play that game in sections. So the first and possibly largest section I'm going to be playing when I cover that game is just covering 100% of the main story. When that is done, I will I'll take a little break from that game, and when I come back I will 100% the I'm just gonna go for this one first. I'm gonna be 100% of the first DLC, which will be a little bit involved, and there will be a lot of stuff I want to take care of. And then we'll take another little break, and I'll come back and I'll do the second DLC, and I'm basically just gonna do it like in cycles. I do not think that this is kind of the type of game where it's very easy for you to get overwhelmed, and this game doesn't really do a good job in keeping you engaged. I would love to be able to like play that game 4 hours at a time and just back to back and all this kind of stuff, but I'm just gonna be completely honest here. I don't really enjoy playing Valhalla. There's some things I like about it, but it's not a game that I can like sit down and play for 4 hours at a time. Like, I'd be lucky if I can play for an hour. So to try to make it easier for myself, I'm actually going. To actually make it easier for myself, I'm actually going to, there's like a ladder somewhere down here. I'm actually going to limit the amount of time I play that game and just kind of mix smaller projects alongside it. Just to try and like, make it a little bit easier for myself. This is probably how you're supposed to get in there. It's not. Here it is. I honestly, if I were to rank all the Assassin's Creed games, from 1 out of 10, I'll probably place like Assassin's Creed Valhalla probably on the 2 or 3, Assassin's Creed Odyssey at a 6, and everything else above that. And that's just me being generous. It's just, a lot of people don't like that game, and I'm not like gonna say like you're wrong for liking it. Like, everyone's entitled to their own opinion, but it's not personally a game that I enjoy playing, and that's perfectly fine. I was actually kind of surprised when I found out that apparently like Assassin's Creed Valhalla sold very well, but I do think it was kind of a mistake for Valhalla to get like the live service treatment. Because it just kind of, I feel like it kind of made the game like drag out longer than it should have. And honestly, if they were to do like the base game and the 3 DLC they released for it, that I can think of, I don't know if there's a 4th one, but I'm thinking of the Wrath of the Druid, Siege of Paris, and the Ragnarok DLC. If they had the base game with all of that and they cut back on all the other extra content, then I genuinely think that it may be a better experience for me and for many other players if they simply just cut back on the scale of the content they released on that game. And that may be a controversial opinion, I don't know, but it's what I've been thinking. I've been thinking for a while. And again, like, it's just my opinion, it's just what I personally believe. It may be very controversial, people may disagree with it, and that's fine. Just how opinions work. But I actually encountered people who actually kind of got offended whenever I just voiced my opinion, so that's why I'm like putting that out there. A little disclaimer out there. I actually am planning on buying Assassin's Creed Odyssey for the PS5, and I'm basically going to start like a new Platinum series. And I'm just gonna go ahead and say this. I think I'll have a lot of fun, more fun playing Odyssey than I will playing Valhalla. But I'm definitely gonna be taking wider breaks in between like the RPG series just to further reset my brain. It's also very possible that sometime in the near future we will be covering Far Cry 4, the next Far Cry game. Oh, there is a chest I missed there. I'm gonna grab that. And do that first.
Nothing but the highest quality goods.
With the rate I've been going, it's honestly entirely possible that I will clear all the districts before I beat the campaign. And it's not really my intention, but it's just something that's been happening. I'm doing more than I actually said I was going to do because of where the mission actually starts and takes us. It's just fun. I honestly kind of really like the game warfare activities. I do kind of think they're kind of fun. There's something I will say about the collectibles. It's actually been kind of interesting just to hear like the assassin intel that you pick up for getting all the animus fragments or the helix glitches. I actually do kind of like the new dialogue and the new lore we get for characters for things we are kind of familiar with. Like, there's a lot of dialogue entries. There's a lot of lore entries, I should say, for the Auditory family. There's a couple focusing on what's his name? Mario Auditory. There's some focusing on the Ezio's great grandfather, I believe, like the father of his father, his grandfather. So it's just kind of interesting. They're kind of expanding the lore and like familiar characters. Oh, it's in there. I do also kind of have my problems with Assassin's Creed Odyssey while we're kind of bringing that, since I kind of brought that up. It's just really minor, like, at least in comparison to Assassin's Creed Valhalla. Like, one of my kind of biggest complaints about that game is kind of essentially how the notoriety system works. and honestly how fucking stupid the NPCs are. I am a traditional like Assassin's Creed player. It's just been kind of like been ingrained in my bones to not kill NPCs. But God forbid if you kill a guard in front of an NPC and those dumbass civilians pick up a sword and try and attack you. Those motherfuckers are going to die, and I'm gonna get a lot of heat for it. Happens so many times, and just honestly, it's just so frustrating to me. Like, I literally have no idea why the developers kind of programmed the NPCs that way. I guess they're trying to make it like feel like a like more traditional RPG or something. But it's honestly kind of infuriating as a huge Assassin's Creed fan. Another thing I kind of dislike is relating to the notoriety is there are locations in Assassin's Creed Odyssey. Again, this is completely minor, not really a big deal. But there's locations in Assassin's Creed Odyssey where you can I'm trying to think. There's locations in Assassin's Creed Odyssey where you can destroy silos as part of war supplies, and even if no one is watching you, you will still get some hits to your notoriety, and that's something that I do absolutely a little bit despise, because I do kind of feel that if no one is actually watching you, then you shouldn't get any notoriety, but that's not really the case.
Someone's up to no good.
That's another one in here.
There's something going on.
Go ahead and grab this illustration all around here. Got a cane sword. Actually does a lot more stun damage, and maybe a good one for Evie. I'm gonna equip it on Jacob. I honestly think I would prefer lethality over stun, if I can be perfectly honest, so maybe I won't equip it for Evie. Not what I want to do, but okay. I'm honestly really looking forward to covering Assassin's Creed Origins. I think I will really have a lot of fun with that game. It's honestly my personal favorite of the RPG series. Like, if, as I said, like, if I were to rank the games, like, Assassin's Creed Valhalla would be at the bottom. Assassin's Creed Odyssey will be above it. And, obviously, like, everything else would be above that. So I do like Origins more than Odyssey and Valhalla. And it's really just because whoever like plays Bayek does a phenomenal job voicing him and showing emotions and all this kind of stuff. I like Bayek as a character a whole lot more than I like Cassandra as a character. He's just way more memorable to me. He's way more I would connect more with him, like I guess you could say. He's quite possibly like one of the best characters of the RPG trilogies, and I think it was just kind of a shame they didn't make a sequel to his series. They haven't really made a sequel to any of the Assassins since Ezio. Just kind of a shame. Because they were actually kind of talking up about the importance of fully syncing a assassin's memories, essentially like living from birth to death. And we really only saw that, and that was only brought up for Revelations. Imagine if they took the time to have you go back and synchronize memories from Connor. Show what he did like after the death of Charles Lee and the Templar and the colonial right. And what would imagine like what happened if they went back and they expanded the story of Shay Cormac, if they did a sequel for Arno, like all these, so many different possibilities for them to just expand like these characters. Or rather than continue to develop these characters already made, they just make a new game, which is kind of a disappointment. Honestly, like of the of the characters I'm most interested in, I think that there's more potential for there to be a sequel to Bayek's character, simply for the possibility of a return to Rome kind of thing. Because of the fact that Aya is based in Rome, that there could be a possibility of Bayek being forced to go to Rome to help out Aya with something, but unfortunately it didn't really pan out that way. Really kind of unfortunate. Although honestly, if they did like expand and like if they did kind of bring up like new games focusing on old characters, like sequels to made games, I kind of feel that because one of the big problems with when this game came out is a lot of people were actually kind of bored with the same structure with Assassin's Creed, how all Assassin's Creed games essentially follow the same theme, and that's why Origins was so drastically different than Syndicate and the games that came before it. So honestly, like if they just actually made games that are kind of meant to be a sequel to like previous characters, if they went that route, like if they did that like from Assassin's Creed, like if they went that route from like Assassin's Creed 3 and just made sequels for games from Assassin that came after them, and then they made like players may get bored like or wanting to change things more quickly. Honestly, like a lot of these characters introduced in Assassin's Creed in the Assassin's Creed mainline series, their stories were expanded on, but it's really only like in this short story form or like in novels or in comic books. But it's not really like expanded on in actual game. Huh. Just trying to think a little bit. Honestly, kind of felt like I was covering more ground than I actually was, and when I realized there's still so much of this district left, it was kind of shocking, I guess. We're possibly approaching halfway done with this district. I genuinely think that this will probably like take up like next hour. I would think, if I were to just hazard a guess. I guess if there's something that another thing I kind of like about Valhalla is it is somewhat interesting at first to explore England and Norway. I do kind of feel like it does kind of get a little bit fast. Is she gonna like clear this area here and then I'll just work my way down? That's not at all where I wanted to go, but that's fine. Is this part of the place I live? No, this is different. This actually has a fight club in it. There's apparently 3 fight clubs in this game. I think this may be the 3rd one I found, maybe? Oh, no. I know exactly where I am. We came here when we were assassinating, kidnapping a guy. I think this is where it is. And we came here as part of the main mission. Or was it actually over here? I don't know. I actually don't know. Maybe a mission started in, yeah, it's probably what it was. It's probably a mission that started in, this Lambeth, and then it kind of led into Southwark. I think it was the same thing when I did the mission that led into Edward Kenway's home. I think it started on the train and it led into not Southwark, it was actually the city of London. By the way, we're not going to be worrying about the Fight Club until we get to level 10 and we get max out gear. Wrong place. There you go. 13 and 24. I hear Big Ben again.
More trouble from arrival, I expect.
Okay, let's see here. There's another chest over there. As we grab all these chests, I think what I'm probably going to do, because we got like an hour left before I'm going to be ending the stream. Got an itchy hand. What I'm probably going to do is, I'm probably going to, do the Ned mission, because I think that just kind of introduces him. I don't think it's actually a mission. And, we'll see where we're at. We may also, like, do gang upgrades. Gotta be a manhole somewhere.
Just a little generosity.
Gotta be a manhole somewhere. Where's the manhole? There's gotta be a manhole somewhere that'll lead me. There it is. I found it. This isn't. This is the right one, I swear. Antivirus program popped up again. Wonder how many materials I'm up to.
We can still see you, my son.
What's that? Looks exciting.
Okay, there we go.
There must be something of interest here.
Well, let's go ahead and grab this animus, this hideous glitch. I keep on wanting to call it animus fragments, that's what it's called in the past. I've been hearing the name Poor Boy a lot lately. It's actually kind of first came up when I was playing Disney Dreamlight Valley, because one of the new characters they released was Princess Tiana for the Princess and the Frog, and one of her dialogue options was talking about like a traditional like Cajun cuisine. And she actually mentioned a poor boy sandwich, which is a really good sandwich. I used to like buy them from this little grocery store called the Holiday Store or whatever. Such a good sandwich, but I've been hearing that a lot, like not just in relation to the sandwich, but in relation to like everyday context. And hearing that child saying got changed for a poor boy, it's just like just reminded me of that. I have not had a poor boy sandwich in so long, since I was really young. I would love to have that sandwich again. It's such a good sandwich, but like a really meaty. I was assuming that the poor boy sandwich made in a deli in a grocery store is made the same way as a poor boy sandwich from Louisiana. That's one of the things I would love to be able to do, and one of the places I would love to be able to go to. I would love to be able to experience Mardi Gras. I feel like that would be like a pretty cool thing to experience. And I would love to be able to actually fully experience the traditional, like, Louisiana cuisine, like the traditional food found there. Apparently it's actually somewhat spicy. I don't really know if that's true or not. He's gonna have a low tolerance to spice.
You want a piece of me?
There's honestly a lot of places that I've heard like good things about their food. Like there's a lot of like not only my places like America, but like foreign places as well. I kind of found out that apparently like Italian like pasta traditionally not made in America is actually made differently in Italy. I don't really know how different it is, but it's another thing I want to get an experience to see how different like the American Italian food is in comparison to the traditional Italian food. I know we can go to like an Italian restaurant, but I just kind of feel that it's not. It may not be as authentic as a place in Italy. There's also some desserts that I've been wanting to try. I would love to be able to try. About over halfway done with this at this point.
Right, I'm coming to deal with you.
Is this where I killed that Templar and ran that guy over, or is it somewhere else? I think it's somewhere else. Yeah, it's somewhere else. There you go. Figure it out. Let's see here. I need to go up there. (18 of 24). Grab this illustration. Grab this beer bottle.
I won't tell you.
Beer bottle's cleared.
I have a confession to make.
Ten more chests left. We're getting there. No? No. Yes, that's how you do it. Let's grab you. Illustration is cleared. Go in this fairy thing. Just gonna go ahead and.
I won't ever forget this.
There we got another 15 things done. I keep on seeing these alcoves and I keep on thinking there's gonna be like an entrance to this place. Okay, looks like we just have the last bit here.
I'm warning you.
Ah, dang it. There you go, got it. It's gonna set a marker for you. We're almost done here. Don't kill me, don't kill me, don't kill me, thank you. I was a little bit worried there for a second. $34.40.
See you again, sir.
35. Now what I want to do, Jacob.
We think the world of you. Indeed we do. You better take it easy. You'll likely get drunk. We think the world of you.
Drop down, please.
Take it easy. You'll likely get drunk.
There we go. 3 more Every Helix glitches left. Let's go ahead and grab this Helix glitch first. I got you. Down here. Looks like it's in this building. Yeah, it's in this building. Like it's up on the upper floors as well. Like it's on the 3rd floor. Up another level. Got another cape for Eve Eagle, dive cape. Wait, is this where we went to with Charles Darwin? Or is it somewhere else? Maybe where you're going to with Charles Darwin. Or maybe somewhere else. I don't know. I think a lot of these areas kind of look so similar. Secret is London is cleared. Go ahead and grab these chests. Lock chest cleared. I missed what color that was. But I know it was a color because I saw a color palette. And we just have just a few more left. It'll be the last pressed flower. To point out that I think I mentioned this a couple times before, and just bring it up again. I've never actually gotten all the collectibles. I've never actually completed all the game takeover things, so I don't know if there's like any unique cutscenes that you get for like doing everything. I really hate those stealth kill messenger thing. Well, I know there's like a really easy way to deal with them, but I really bother with them. I didn't realize that was stealth kill messenger. I thought that was like a kill criminals. Didn't realize that was a messenger until I saw the thing go away and didn't get the credit for it. These are forgers, maybe? They're making something metal. Probably not forging a weapon is what I was thinking of, but what did I get? That's something, it's some type of color. Don't know what it was though. I think I'm gonna go with the fuchsia color though. Just to get something new. Let's go and see Ned Wynert. Don't think this will trigger a mission. I think this will actually just I think it will just introduce us to him and unlock other activities. I actually kind of like Ned Wynert's introduction, but never actually done anything. Never done any activity of his.
I knew you'd show. My warmest welcome. It's our business to keep London in balance, monitoring shipments by road, sea, and rail. Our biggest problem, the blighters. If you could rid us of them, I'd be ever so grateful.
It would make London safer.
You find anything that sparkles, it's yours.
I do love a bit of sparkle.
Hmm. Actually, give me anything? I think it's just unlocked an activity. I don't know if it's required. It's all collectibles. I don't see a Ned Wynert memory. I think it's just like something you could do for more materials. At 33,000, see what we can get. Probably gonna get one more upgrade. Maybe I'll get a couple more because these aren't really. This will be helpful. Hunter metal, 50 chemical. I don't know what I want. That could be really good, but I don't want to spend too much money on that. Is that worth it? I'll be down to $8,000. Let me go to a shop. Want to see how much it costs for a for the chess map for City of London. That's a big commitment. $6,000 out of pocket. I don't know if I need that money. Yeah, London. Okay, yeah, that's not that bad. I'll be bankrupt. It's gonna do it. I don't get this. That's all I'm gonna spend for right now. So next thing that we're gonna be doing is clearing out the city of London. What level is this? Well, 6, that's fine. I'm gonna fast over here and we're just gonna go ahead and synchronize viewpoints. That's Karl Marx memory. Something we could do as well. So I'm probably just gonna go in and synchronize the viewpoints, and we may do a couple gang takeover missions, but we're not gonna do everything. Because I do kind of want to wrap things up at 4. This is such a beautiful district. Just look at how wide these streets are. I do kind of think it's kind of weird, voice crack. Why this district is called City of London, like, kind of like a weird name considering this entire map is the City of London. And we're almost there. This is such an interesting building. And synchronize. Get all this stuff that is on the map. It's gonna keep us busy. I want to check out Rouge's vault before I get off. I think it would show the outfits, because usually like a lot of these like mechanics in these games where they have like an in-game outfit, they display it. Like it's usually like behind like a locked door or something. It would be interesting to see if we could just see what the outfits look like see what they look like behind the like a locked door or something. That's what I'm hoping for. Because I want to know what these outfits look like. I never got them when I played this game for the first time on PS4. Which, while we're talking about PS4, I brought it up. I honestly, it's maybe a very controversial opinion, but I honestly kind of like the design of the PS4 more than the PS5. Kind of had like a more interesting design. It's the PS5. I feel like is like really bulky. Very bulky, and you actually can't even have it like resting on the on the surface without it being like unbalanced. You have to have it on a stand that the place that Sony gives you. So it's kind of oddly designed, I guess you could say. That I could zipline out to the top. Doesn't give the option to. Actually, we may just check out the vault and just kind of end it off. You don't really have that much time left. We're almost there. It's 100 meters away. There's a lot of city in between us and it. Can go in here? Can. I was honestly kind of expecting to see a locked door.
This is... My God, this is Michel Rouge's vault.
Michael Rourke's vault? It can't be.
You have no idea who that is, do you?
I'm the foggiest.
He was an assassin. Father had one of his books.
Legend says he found some fabulous treasure near Bath that drove him mad. He locked it away beneath London, in a vault that could only be opened by a set of special musical boxes.
Special musical boxes? Now who's mad?
Can't even see it. I got some of these. And like put in the ones we have. Looks like we get like a white outfit. That's like it's some type of white outfit. I know I have more, but I can't put any more in. This will just come back. Weird, I know I have more. I think it's an Eevee outfit. Does Jacob not get one? Guess we'll leave. Be sure to come back to this. Stop, Jacob. Be sure to come back to this place when we have more keys. Probably come back after we clear the keys of each district. Well, of a given district, I should say, so. And I have a lot of work to do. Got 52% of the secrets of London. Yes, that's gonna do it for today. If you are remotely interested in what to see today, all the games I cover on my channel will be for Homestead Completion. I'm be streaming Assassin's Creed Syndicate yet again next Sunday, 1 p.m. to 5 Pacific Standard Time. I forgot what day it was. I'm gonna be streaming SimCity Pass 1% Completion on Fridays, 1 p.m. to 5 Pacific Standard Time, and I'm gonna be streaming Kingdom Hearts Chain of Memories for 1% Completion on Saturdays, 1 p.m. to 5 Pacific Standard Time. Additionally, I'm going to be streaming for only a limited time for about 4 weeks. I'm going to be streaming on the Just Chatting channel on Twitch. We're going to be kind of analyzing and discussing my own creative work from my recently published master's project that is related and connected to my literary project. That's essentially going to be based, my master's project is based on Extract, what will be book 2, and I am just finishing up book 1 as we speak. So that's going to do it for today. Thank you guys for watching, and I will see you all next time. Hello everyone, and welcome to another post-stream session where I go over all of the new entries for the database. Today we kind of have a few, quite a bit of stuff to get into. First and foremost, beginning with the conquest activities. Anna Abramson is new, the ringleader. Briefing, Anna Abramson grew up with parents so restricted that she often wished she was an orphan, if only for the freedom. The Abramsons died under rather mysterious circumstances. Anna took to the streets to live among the other orphan children. Now having come of age, she is a ringleader of a small group of pickpockets. She finds the children more immature and selfish than she'd like. As on location, Waterloo Station. This one knows wanted for running a pickpocketing ring. Albie Vassal is new, number 4. Briefing, the middle child is 7. Albie grew up almost entirely forgotten, often simply referred to as that one by a neglectful family. Harboring extreme jealousy and a burning need to be heard, he grew up to be wildly competitive in all things, as he took to racing as an outlet for his aggression. Driven by a need to always come out on top, he has been known to kill his way to victory. Last on location, Thames Embankment. Additional notes, wanted for dealing in possession of illegal substances. Simon Chase, something we already had. Trying to figure out which ones I'm missing. Is there seriously only 2? There's only 2 bounty hunts, that's why I didn't see a 3rd. Calibration. We have Southwark Spinning Mill. A mill in decline, the Southwark Cotton Mill was purchased anonymously and given to Octavia Plum, leader of the Blighters, Leonard's most notorious street gang. Not wishing to cause trouble, borough residents take clear of Southwark Spinning Mill as they find themselves confronted by Plum soldiers. Optional constraint, do not trigger the alarm. Blackburn Bellows, Forge. Debriefing constantly at odds with city health and worker regulations. Blackburn Bellows has somehow escaped threats of foreclosure for over a decade. Rumor has it that the property is backed by significant wealth and high connections. Optional constraint, do not trigger the alarm. Hightower Coal, Gasworks. Originally built in the early 1800s to provide power to Southwark residents. Hightower Coal's success has seen it to take a turn for the worse. Accused of overworking its employees for less than minimum wage, Hightower employs only the most desperate of work-seeking children. Optional constraint, do not trigger the alarm. Radcliffe Mill we already have. Gang War, Southwark. Fight Octavia's Plum gang conquers Southwark, Octavia Plum. Octavia Plum grew up constantly surrounded by friends and family, making her home in Southwark. Octavia often hides behind her loyal allies, but can fight like a rabid dog when cornered. We also skipped a couple, so Gang Stronghold. 4, 3... The Mint. Once the site of an opulent mansion used by Henry VII for minting, this location now houses the Southwark Blighters, led by Octavia Plum. This is one of 2 strongholds in the borough of Southwark. Multiple directives: do not let the lookouts call for reinforcements, burn the Blighter heist plans. Jacob's Island, Southwark Stronghold. Briefing. Said to have smelled like a graveyard, Jacob's Island was plagued with illness and disease, and was known as a breeding ground for villainous characters and radical activity. This reputation was only strengthened when the Southwark Blighters established a presence in the surrounding area. This is one of 2 strongholds in Southwark. Multiple directives: do not let the lookouts go for reinforcements, stealth kill the stronghold leader. Battlefield is old. That's all. Templar Hunt. Myrtle Platt, last known location and warehouse in Southwark. Myrtle Platt oversees a Templar branded warehouse on the outskirts of Southwark. Unbeknownst to the area residents, the warehouse stores explosive and weapons meant for the Blighters. Unusual noises from the warehouse have recently garnered police attention. Don't look up. Kill the target using hanging barrels. Philip Beckenridge, last known location, a brewery in Southwark. Mr. Beckenridge owns a brewery in the borough of Southwark, famous for his maltreatment of employees and terrible working conditions. The Beckenridge Brewery, often sold at local pubs, has recently caused death and numerous health problems throughout the borough. Run over the target in a carriage. I absolutely kind of hate this mission because I honestly don't like how janky the carriage thing is. And apparently it's kind of glitchy as well. Okay, that does it. Let's actually also go into City Secrets of London. We're just gonna go ahead and we're just gonna go ahead and read the ones that we already did. I'm just gonna save. We're just gonna do it by district. Lambeth, Secret 19, the meek, the white, the gentle, my handle not nor spare not. But those that cross Tom Rhinoceros, do what the panther dare not. That's a weird name. I think it's meant to be like a pun of rhinoceros, the animal in Africa. Secret number 5, Lambeth. I know more than Apollo, for often he lies sleeping. I see the stars at mortal wars, and the wounded welcome weeping. Secret 6, Lambeth. The moon embraced her shepherd, and the queen of love her warrior. While the first doth horn the star of morn, and the next the heavenly farrier. Secret number 8, Lambeth. On the lordly lofts of Bedlam, with stubble soft and dainty, brave bracelet strong, sweet whips ding dong, with wholesome hunger plenty. And now moving on to Southwark. Secret 24, Southwark. For to see Mad Tom of Bedlam, 10,000 miles untraveled, Mad Maudlin goes on dirty toes to save her shoes from gravel. Secret number 27, Southwark. There I took a cauldron where boiled 10,000 harlots. Through full of flame I drank the same to the health of all such varlets. Secret number 9, Southwark. When I short have shorn my sour face and swigged my horny barrel in an oaken inn, I pound my skin as a suit of guilt apparel. Secret number 12, Southwark. And then that I'll be murdering that man in the moon to the powder. His staff I'll break, his dog I'll shake, and there I'll howl no demon louder. Secret number 14, Thames. By a night of ghosted shadows I summoned Amp's attorney. 10 leagues beyond the wide world's end, methinks it is no journey. Secret number 3, Thames. With a thought I took for Maudlin and a cruise of cockle pottage. With a thing thus tall, sky bless you all, I befell into this dotage. Secret number 20, Thames. That of your 5 sound senses you'll never be forsaken, nor wander from yourselves with Tom abroad to beg your bacon. Secret number 21, Thames. I'll bark against the dog star, I'll crow away the morning, I'll chase the moon till it be noon, and I'll make her leave her horning. Secret number 22, Whitechapel. I now reprint that ever poor Tom was so disdained, my wits are lost and him I crossed, which makes me thus go chained. Secret number 26, Whitechapel. I went down to Satan's kitchen to break my fast one morning, and there I got souls piping hot, all on the spit a turning. Secret number 28, Whitechapel. Oh, the Gypsy, Snap, and Pedro are none of Tom's camarados. The punk guy sworn and the capper sworn and the warning boys bravados. Secret number 29, Whitechapel. No gypsy, slut, or doxy shall win my mad Tom from me. I'll weep all night with stars I'll fight, the fray shall well become me. Secret, this is something that we have not seen. So we are just going to be leaving it there. Let's go into the database. We have one new location, City of London. St. Paul's Cathedral, the earliest church built on the site in the name of St. Paul dates back to 604 Common Era. It was made of wood and burned down 71 years later. Subsequent churches were likewise wooden and likewise consumed by fire until the chaplain to William the Conqueror built the cathedral out of stone in 1087. The building was survived for 600 years. So much like stone is inflammable, Bloke was a bloody genius. St. Paul's Cathedral was originally a place of Catholic worship and a center for public activity. Trading took place in the cathedral as well as games of sort, despite objections from those in charge of the cathedral. When Henry VIII severed ties with the Catholic Church, St. Paul's became a Protestant cathedral, and although it went back to Catholic worship under Mary, Queen of Scots, St. Paul's became Protestant once and for all under Queen Elizabeth in 1559. Efforts to restore St. Paul's were delayed time and time again by such events as the English Civil War and the Great Fire of 1666, which claimed the cathedral as one of its many casualties. Legendary architect Christopher Wren, who was only in his 30s, was hired to redesign St. Paul's before it was destroyed by the Great Fire, and he engineered the design and construction of a new revitalized cathedral. By the 19th century, St. Paul's had once again lost its luster. Queen Victoria remarked that the cathedral was dreary, dingy, and undevotional. Funds were raised to improve the cathedral by such philanthropists as Maria Hackett and William Weldon Champneys, but not Crawford Sterrick. Interesting. Beer tasting notes. Big Bastard Ale, Strong Ale, Grandshire Old Brewery, Liverpool, England. Sean's tasting notes. Oh god, this one has bits in it. I've changed my mind. I don't want to do this anymore. No, I have to. This is bigger than me. This is important work for culinary archaeology. Tell my mama I love her. Sean's tasting notes. That's freaking word salad there. The Big Bastard lives up to its name with an intense dish rat flavor and a mouthful more akin to al dente pasta than beer. The finish is apparently 3 hours of psychosis, to judge by the loss of time, and the 17-page handwritten diatribe of the mating habits of finches found in my desk. Excuse me, I must just pop to the loo. For the 17th bloody time in an hour. Robert Barnaby & Co. Amber Ale, special brewed fermented Gloucester, is I believe is how it's pronounced. Sean's tasting notes. With the strong flavor and heady aroma, this beer would pair wonderfully without halibut. I'm sorry, did I say pair with? I meant taste of. It tastes of halibut. The body has an unctuous and pond scum quality, but manages to be gritty at the same time. Overall, I rate this beer somewhere between Poison Oak and a live furious piranha, on things I'd willingly put in my body scale. Fresh flowers. Broom. Spartium Jungium. Humility. In the year 1234, St. Louis of France, after the coronation of his queen, chose a flower that's planted as the insignia of a new order of knighthood. The members of this order wore a chain composed of flowers of the broom entwined with the white enameled lilies, from which was suspended a gold cross from the inscription, Exaltat Humilius. He exalteth the humble. The language of flowers. Mimosa. Mimosa verticillata. Chastity. We quit nice sense, the chaste mimosa stands. From each rude touch withdraws her timid hands. Oft as light clouds overpass the summer's glade, alarmed she trembles at the moving shade, and feels alive through all her tender form. The whispered murmurs of the gathering storm shuts her sweet eyelids to approaching night, and hails the fresh and charms of rosy light, the language of flowers. Thrift, status senuata, sympathy, the language of flowers. Violet, violet pedata, modesty. Violet is for faithfulness, which in me shall abide. Hoping likewise that from your heart you will not let it slide. The language of flowers. Illustrations. Illustration number 25, Thanksgiving Day, the illuminations. Illustration number 26 is the Thanksgiving Day. Lord Mayor presenting the city sword to the Queen at Temple Bar. Illustration number 27, arrival of members of Parliament at Paul's Wharf. Illustration number 28, school children singing God Save the Queen in the Green Park. Illustration number 29, patience and determination. Illustration number 30, the Thanksgiving Day illumination of St. Paul's Cathedral. Illustration number 31, Thanksgiving Day, the Royal Pew in St. Paul's Cathedral. And that's it. Construction data number 22. DDS genetic memory export subject Giovanni Borgia 1 of 7. Date 1503. Location Rome, Italy. What did the shroud do to this poor kid? He should be dreaming about the Renaissance equivalent of sunshine and lollipops on murder and politics. I've never seen anything like this, Erudito. Oh, Erudito. In my dreams I am older. I speak words I do not understand in my waking life. Yet in this phantom life they are clear. I do not know who I am, but I have flashes of what I have done. I have traveled far and I have taken lives. I am a messenger and a deceiver. The brothers stand before me. I am not one of them yet, but I soon will be. Tonight I ascend. Where other men blindly follow the truth, remember nothing is true. Where other men are limited by morality or law, remember everything is permitted. They leave their mark upon me, a symbolic sacrifice. Searing iron burns the flesh of my hand. All that is left the leap of faith. They lead, each brother plummeting up from the tower and landing safely in a bale of hay. They are like eagles, truly free. I do not hesitate. The fall feels like flight. Exhilarating. Perotto. Giovanni dreamed up as Perotto. That means he must have had Lucrezia's memories in there that would make Oedipus blush. This is bad stuff, but you need to dig deeper. I will work on preventing this from reaching any obscure reports. Erudito. Much of the project legacy data was compromised by the hacker collective group collected known as Erudito. I'm not sure we can trust the information anymore, but I've included it for completion's sake. Isabella Ardant. Reconstructed data number 23, DDS genetic memory export subject Giovanni Borgia number 2 of 7, date 1503, location Rome, Italy. My brothers have placed a child under my care. His family has long served ours, but he is still a pup. I have to teach him the ways of the order as I was taught at his age. He is a scrawny child, bone thin and tall for his age. He will have some difficulty at first, but his body will adapt to the training. Francesco is eager as well as thorough. He repeats his questions. He asks me to repeat my demonstrations as he studies. He will not move on with the lesson until he is satisfied with his results. At times I grow frustrated because he is perfectionist. Francesco is an antagonist that you kill in Assassin's Creed 2. He used to like the rival family to Ezio's family. I can't remember what his last name is. It's interesting how apparently he was trained as an assassin. Francesco is quick to anger. He charged me without purpose, sword flailing. I loudly tap him on the side to show how my blade easily passed his uncontrolled attack. I encourage him to calm himself. In battle, emotion is weakness. I repulse and knock Francesco's sword from his grip. He takes it poorly, slumping his shoulders and insulting himself. I pick it up for him and tell him to try again, explaining how to keep a better grip on the weapon. It's important to let a child be a child. I leave Francesco with a group of children his age in a nearby village. They put together a small parade and Francesco takes the lead. I cheer for him in his toy armor. I believe Francesco will make an exceptional addition to our order. The boy is strong despite his physical limitations. Speaking with him is like speaking to an adult at times. He is wise beyond his years. DDS and memory export subject Giovanni Borgia, number 3 of 7, date 1503, location Rome, Italy. I'm tangled in nightmares. I have never felt love. I have felt love so strongly it strangles me. I am Borgia. The Borgia are my enemies. I am Assassin. The Assassins are my enemies. Pedro is my father. Perotto is my father. Perotto. I am Perotto. I am Giovanni. I am lost. I'm drowning in a sea of letters I must write. I have not learned how. Words I cannot understand cover every surface in blood-red ink. I try to write over them with my quill. The blackness of my ink is lost in the scarlet pools. Papa strikes me with his back. Caesar stabs me in the back. I cry. I fall. I want to be free of him. I want to kill him. I will get into trouble. I will cause trouble for Lucrezia. I must run to Zia. Everything for Lucrezia. Men in white hoods surround me. Am I here to teach them? How? I am a child. Are they here to teach me? My students, my execution is my future. I know too much, but I know nothing. I'm innocent, yet racked with guilt. I'm just an object of power. I have no faith that it will work. I know how it works. It will heal him. It will heal me. It will remake me. My dream touches burst. It is too much. Will I ever wake? Will I ever sleep again? I just realized it's not Giovanni Auditore as I thought it was. It's Giovanni Borgia. That's interesting. Giovanni Borgia for 7, date 1503, location Rome, Italy. I'm a baby again, sick, dying. I carry my baby. I have the shroud. He wraps me in a blanket. The blanket hums. The shroud hums. You are undeveloped. Heal him. Subject is undeveloped. Damn you, heal him. Who is talking? Who is yelling? Come closer. It hurts. Pain is temporary. I do not understand. Comprehension is unnecessary. Reparation is possible and difficult. Do it then. So warm, so cold, it draws the life from me. Makes me feel alive. It is done. Yes, did it work? Answer me, did it work? Constance, are you there, Constance? Sleep, child. Forget these dreams. Okay, so that does it for all the new entries for the database. Let me just go ahead and fast travel to a different location. And we will wrap things up. The fast travel in different locations so that the progress will save. But I should have done when I was streaming Assassin's Creed Unity.